Yo, what up? Hey, what's up? I don't know how to start this. My name is Aaron, aka Aaron. Um, so, a couple things to get off my chest. I was thinking about all day. Today is January what 6th, 7th. Hold on, I can't even look. Anyways, January 7th. So I do apologize. Thinking about what happened yesterday, January 6th. President Trump, the speech, people entering the Capitol, seeing many angles and videos. Yeah, uh, sabotage pretty much. Let me say a couple things I do need to say. Has anybody seen the movie The Equalizer with Denzel Washington? I'm not promoting smoking, by the way. I do smoke. I do think a lot. I do a lot of things. Anyways, thinking about that, I go, hmm. President Trump said, "Meet me on the lawn over the Capitol," and then he goes to the White House, just like the movie. He was across the street watching, basically. If you think about it, he had the cameras on and seeing who was in there or who was inside. Using the cameras to do facial recognition and so forth, he is able to determine who was really in the building. I apologize for laughing so hard, but if you think about it, dun, 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 you guys are dumb. So some of the people that were good or real respectable people were noticed, and those who were bad were already triggered in the system. And the cops and so forth that were in those buildings thought, oh, we're safe. Yeah, everything's great. No, you're not, because even you're being monitored and have been monitored the whole time. You can't turn those cameras off. And in your homeboys, we take the video recorders or cassettes out. You'll look at that shit, because that's probably tapped into the military base. And they're probably recording everything and putting it all on their hard drives and going, yeah, good luck to you, boys. You're going to have a nice one very soon, because I know they're going to arrest those people, especially the one who shot that woman who was murdered in cold blood, if you think about it. That wasn't a beautiful video. That was actually heartbreaking, because I have a daughter. Well, I don't want to get into details, but she's not that old. But if you think about it, still, it's still heartbreaking. Um, enough about that. If you look at the whole situation, what happened, I know it was effed up. The people who went in following the others, thinking that they were the leaders or part of the pack, and they weren't, which does suck because sometimes you don't know who's in your group and who isn't in your group, especially if you're not able to assemble because of these groups out there who are blocking people from assembling. Gee, I wonder why. Because you know the other group is much larger than what you can control. Yeah, think about it. 100+ million people probably are going to whoop your butt. And then how many people are going to protect you? 30, 40 people. If that. Then what do you have? You have nothing else. I hate to say this, but in reality it's true. The mob rules. When the people decide what's best for the other people, the mass majority counts. And I know it sucks for a lot of other people who say, my voice doesn't count. No, there's also people who will and are willing to cross the lines and say, you know what, we'll work with you and try to accommodate you in certain situations. But you can't just cause violence and ask for help. That doesn't work that way. You either are part of the group or you're not. You either are friendly or you're not. And I know sometimes I have moments where I have outbursts where I say, you know what, take it. It's time. But you know what? It's true. Sometimes backfires stop main fires. It sometimes has to happen. Sometimes some people do die and it does suck. Would I give my life for this country? In a heartbeat. If it would protect my daughter's future and my two other children. I have three. But I would adopt two other ones that are boys that I love very much too. If that woman would allow me to. I know the father probably wouldn't, but I wouldn't consider them my stepsons. I would consider them part of the family, as in they're all equal. To a lot of people out there, You're probably like me. Uh, so the story, I have a lot of stories from my past, and I probably should expose myself who I am in reality. So there was a night I used to be a bouncer for a couple of years. I was rolling home with a homeboy I went to high school with, and he thought I was probably full of shit. I knew martial arts. Yeah, I'm decent. I can't say I'm the greatest fighter in the world because no one ever is, and I wouldn't probably be able to hold on to the greatest fighter or even a good fighter anymore because I'm older. But in reality, if I need to protect or defend myself with the family or the people I'm with, yes, not an issue because I know what is right. And on top of all that, there was a time we were rolling home. At the time, I had two younger children. I was paying child support. So, anyways, I needed extra money to help out. Again, I was a bouncer for 2 years. People say, "Oh, you were a something escort or whatever, something like that, whatever." Or a penguin, basically in a suit, monitoring the club. Doesn't matter. You're still a bouncer in a way. So we were riding home. I had this little Honda Civic, I believe, and we see this guy trying to take this girl into this car. This is on McFadden, close by Ritchie, in between that and Tustin Village Way. So we're going to take him home. I saw this happen. I stopped my car back probably 100 feet away, maybe 200 tops. Get out of the vehicle. I see the guy. I tell my homeboy, let's get out. And he goes, no, man, this guy might have a gun. I go, we do this for a living. And if that was your lady or your daughter, you do the same damn thing. So he got out of the car with me. He stayed back by the door. I kept walking towards the guy. I said, you let her go. He said, no. It's my wife. I said, I don't care. The way you're grabbing her and the way she's screaming, no, that's not how we do it. If she doesn't want to go with you, she shouldn't have to go with you forcefully. And he kept trying to give me his bull. I said, I don't give a crap who you are. He finally let her down. She walked away. And she's like, that's my husband. I go, I don't care. You go to the curb. You go to the car. You get the hell out of here. He did. He's like, it's my wife. It's my wife. I don't care. Get in your car. Leave now. And he did. The lady stood on the street, on the corner, not the corner, but actually on the curb, and she said, or she looked at me and I go, you go to the 7-Eleven, make a phone call, call someone else to pick you up. You are not to go that way. I'm going to drop my friend off, I'm going to come right back, I live close by. Sure enough, I did. Went back, she was gone. It is messed up that some people have to deal with that, but I don't put up with it. And I know some people don't think I'm that kind of guy that would do it. Oh yeah, I know certain shit could go down. And I know certain things, I could lose my life. But people like me are people like you who need to stand up and fight against shit like this and not allow it to happen. You can't let people take advantage. And especially what's going on in Congress and all that shit, you can't. You gotta stand up for it. And if people will say that I've never done this, come to my face and say, let's do it again. Because I won't put up with it.